Harper Paperbacks and HarperAudio present A Touch of Moonlight, a novel, by Yaffa S. Santos, performed by Diana Poe. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/pages/Touch of Moonlight. The enhancement contains recipes contained in the book. 4 rows. 1. The first rays of morning light scattered across Larimar's pillow, illuminating her two-toned hair. Her stomach rumbled as she rolled out of bed and trudged, eyes half open, to the coffee maker. She stretched her aching legs, yawned, and surveyed the messages on her phone. Her eyes shut open as she came to one from 30 minutes earlier from her father. Come downstairs. Your mother made mangú with the 3 golpes. The 3 golpes were salami, fried cheese, and fried egg. Just the kind of breakfast her parents needed while watching their cholesterol and her father's diabetes. She would reprimand them after she was safely back in her apartment with a plate of mangú in front of her. Her eyes flashed to her black-studded wristwatch. She was going to need to hurry to grab breakfast from her parents' apartment 1 floor down and still make the 7:56 train into Manhattan. Larimar threw on her fluffy navy blue bathrobe and matching velvet slippers, grabbed her keys, and locked her apartment. She punched the elevator button and hummed to herself as she waited. The gears creaked as the rusty elevator rose to meet her 1 centimeter at a time. She stepped inside. Taking the elevator was not her favorite in the morning, as it sometimes dropped with a sickening lurch. If anyone wondered whether she loved her parents or not, they only had to look at the building she lived in for confirmation. From the once white floral wallpaper that had long been morphing toward yellow to the elevator whose jolts put amusement park rides to shame, it was a real winner. She shuffled out on the 3rd floor and grasped the doorknob to apartment 3A. It would be unlocked, of course. Her parents knew she couldn't say no to mangú. Sure enough, when she entered the apartment, there they were, sitting on stools at the breakfast bar and sipping their morning coffee in plain beige mugs. "Sion mami! Sion papi!" She greeted them as they exchanged air kisses. "You two are on your 2nd coffee already?" Mami and Papi had hand-painted earthenware mugs from Santo Domingo that they used for their first coffee of the day. After that, they used any old mug. Doña Berenice leaned in and sniffed her hair, smoothing back the white curl that framed Larimar's face and tucking it behind her ear. "You're one to talk." Her father smiled and motioned to a plate covered in aluminum foil as her mother reached around him for a mug of coffee and handed it to Larimar. "Here, take this for after you eat, so you don't have to make the trip again so soon," Berenice said. The trip clearly meaning the guilt trip. Larimar would roll her eyes if she didn't know Mommy was not beyond giving her a chancletazo even though she was 34. "We live in the same frigging building, Doña. I can come back here anytime." "Oh, sí. If that's so, why don't you visit more?" her mother said, her voice rising an octave. "More than I already do?" Mommy ignored Larimar's question and nudged her shoulder. "Ven, the mangú is getting cold," she said. Larimar picked up the foil-wrapped plate and headed for the door. She felt like being alone for a bit before starting the workday, as grateful as she was for her parents' attentions. "I have a report for Miss Beacon to
Sample complete. Ready to continue?